everyone, Jen here. So this is my dear friend Bobby.
Hello.
And I've known her for a very long time, but she owns this beautiful place here in Boise, Idaho, and I am trusting her with my skin. So I'm turning 40 this year, and I've been in the sun, in the California sun, all of my life. And so I've always had a lot of issues with sunspots, and they really kind of they bother me. And so I decided to reach out to Bobby for help so that she can help me get better skin so that I don't feel like I always have to wear makeup, because it's just making me really self-conscious, especially as I'm getting older. And I also was talking to Bobby about this. Another thing that bothers me is I'm starting to get these expression lines up here on my forehead, and I just wanted to find out what I could do in order to prevent them from coming in sooner. So this is Bobby, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what we're doing today.
Hi, thank you, Jen.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
So I have known Jen for a while, and you know, she's a very hard worker, and with her fitness modeling training, she did put her skin through the ringer, and it's interesting to see what we do in our youth, how it affects when we get older. And we think that once we're older we won't care, but we actually really do care.
Yeah.
And so prevention is key. So some of the things that Jen is going to be doing today are preventative, because she wants to look the best that she can look as we grow older. I call this aging gracefully. And some of the things we're going to undo that she did to herself with using sun tanning, or
Lots
the
of
sun,
it.
exactly. And you know, just life, all the things that we eat and take in, we haven't always been as healthy as we are. And I know Jen takes really good care of herself now.
But not my skin. That was always something that I neglected, honestly.
So we're here to educate. We're going to talk about what we're going to do, what's bothering her, and what we have to offer. I'll just say 2 seconds about myself. I'm Bobby Bullock. I'm a certified nurse practitioner, so I have my master's in nursing. I'm also a national trainer and speaker for Allergan International, the makers of Botox and filler. And I own this spa, and this is what I do full time. So I love seeing new clients and really helping women be the best that they can be. I've been in medicine a long time, 25 years, and I've done everything from life flight to the ICU to delivering babies. And what I'm doing here actually affects women more than any of those other roles that I've done. And it's really amazing if you can make the outside look like how the inside feels. If you can give someone back their confidence, a little bit of their youth, the transformation is amazing. They actually are shown to have lower incidence of depression and a higher incidence of employment and social interactions.
Wow.
Because if you feel that you look good, then you're more apt to engage and be more social.
Same with fitness in my
Exactly.
industry. It's like helping women
100%.
empower them through feeling better, more confident,
Yes.
more fit.
We're on the same path.
That's
exactly.
right.
Perfect. Well, I'm just going to walk Jen through this, what to expect. So when we're talking about Botox, Botox is an invisible molecule. It comes freeze-dried, and we have to activate it with saline. And so when we're looking at Botox, Botox is really used for the upper portion of the face. And this is my white pencil. I'm just going to draw it out. And so these little areas right here, I'm going to make a little box. Go ahead and lower this just a little bit, Jen. This is the angry zone. So go ahead and furrow. Be angry. Yes. No one likes angry lines.
No.
This doesn't help anyone. And so Botox is sold by the unit, and so this is going to be 20 units right here. And then Jen, I'm going to have you raise your eyebrows really high. You have a really petite forehead, so you don't need very much. I would say 4 units in your forehead. So we're going to do 24 units here. Botox will kick in about 3 days, and in 7 days she'll feel it's 100% developed, but it really takes 10 full days. So I always tell people to expect when they raise their brow, it's going to feel like a heavy hand. Just as you start to get used to it, I always tell people just go with the flow and try not to fight it, and it will just do its thing. And then we can also do Botox around the eyes. Go ahead and smile broadly for me. And so we place them right along the orbital rim, and that softens the crow's feet. The forehead, this needs to be done both parts, the glabella and the frontalis. You can't do one without the other, or it can look odd. But the eyes are individual. Some people just want to do their eyes, and some people don't want to do their eyes. And it's very individualized. I love Botox, and I want to use it in all the places I can. But some people really find that their smile lines make them look happy or give them the twinkle. So it's very individualized. And you can under-treat these and just kind of soften it, or you can completely treat it. The eyes are anywhere from 4 units to 12. And Jen, if you were going to treat them, go ahead and smile broadly. I would do 8. I would do 8 and 8 on you. So that would be a total of 24 and plus 16. So 40 units. That's a very regular dose. It's very dose dependent on ethnicity, how many wrinkles that you have. A lot of people that come from a Hispanic origin don't have a lot of wrinkles. So I call us the wrinkled white ladies. I get 52 units, and so it's just a very individualized dosing. So, Botox, what questions do you have?
So I guess, is there downtime?
No, there's no downtime.
Okay.
I actually use my vein thinner. Excuse me, Jen, I'm going to reach across from you. Since this is my full-time business, I really wanted to do everything top-notch, and so this is my x-ray vision. You can see the veins.
Wow.
So this really helps so that I don't hit a blood vessel, creating a bruise. If you want to turn your head and close your eye for me, you can see the blood vessels around her eye. And so when you're talking about downtime, no one wants to have a black eye. And so this really helps me so I can avoid the blood vessels and give you a great service.
Wow, that's fancy.
So we'll use the vein finder, so there'll be no downtime. You might see some tiny little pricks. Potentially still could get a tiny little bruise, but that's it.
Okay.
It's very anticlimactic, actually. You go home and you're like, now I just gotta wait.
Okay. And then pain, does it hurt?
No, it's very easy. I actually use an insulin needle with a very small gauge, and I'm the queen of shots. This is all I do, and you'll find it's very, very easy. For people that are really sensitive or nervous, we can use ice. That actually works better than numbing cream. And so for people that really have a needle phobia, a problem with needles, ice is a great solution.
And I can go drive and work out tomorrow and everything normal.
So I tell people I really want you to not work out for the next 4 hours. The reason why is the muscle that opens and closes your eye is right here. So we want to avoid Botox getting right here, and you can see that we're putting it right here. So we really just want to place it, and there used to be this wives' tale you needed to move your muscles around and work out your face. The great news is that I get my information straight from Allergan, being a national trainer for them. You don't need to do that. Botox is very precise, and I'm going to put it exactly where I want it to go. I don't want you to manipulate it or mess with it for the next 4 hours, and then you can do whatever you want.
Wow.
So
okay.
The only thing that I would wait a couple days on is getting a massage, just putting your face in that cradle, because that could really press the tissue. But if you follow these rules, you shouldn't have any complications at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then do you want to talk about what I really am excited about, which is another thing that you're going to be offering for me, which is the Beautiful Skin RX?
Absolutely.
I love this, you guys. This is a great program. I had no idea that you offered this.
So the Beautiful Skin RX program, it really started because this is what I do for my skin. I'm turning 48 next month.
Wow.
And
wow.
Everyone
She's
wants.
gorgeous.
Well, thank you, Jen.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to have beautiful skin. You know, that really reflects how well we take care of ourselves, because it is actually our largest organ. So these are the services that I was doing to myself and the products I was using. And my clients would ask me, "What are you doing?" So one day I wrote it all down, and then I basically took all the profit off of the products because I wanted it to be accessible. I wanted it to be affordable so that everyone could have access to beautiful skin.
It's a great deal.
So we use the Epion's product line, and Epion's, if you don't know, is made here in Boise, and the inventor, Dr. Carl Thornfeld, is genius. He's a dermatologist in Fruitland, Idaho, and he's actually up for a Nobel Peace Prize for his contributions to dermatology.
Oh my gosh.
Like, we really are so lucky to have him here.
Wow.
So these are all his products, and you get the entire product line. You know, when people, this all started because Jen was like, I need a product, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, let's narrow it down to 3 products.
Yeah.
So with this program, you get the entire product line, and then you also get prescription retin-A or hydroquinone, which is a skin bleaching. So there's 3 tracks to choose from. There's an anti-aging one, and then there's also a hyperpigmentation one, which is the one we're going to put Jen on. And then there's an acne one. And so anyone as young as 16 can be on this program. It's fantastic. You get 8 services during the year. So 4 big ones and then 4 same-day ones. And those include microneedling, full-strength chemical peels, same-day peels, and dermaplanes. So it's a great service. You get 8 of them. You get to choose which ones you want to do. And you don't ever leave without having your next appointment set. And so you know exactly what's going on. And you get all the products 3 times during the year. They're medical grade products, so I have to use my nurse practitioner license to buy them. And you get those 3 times during the year, and it's $200 a month.
That's amazing. So I'm looking at these. There's what? Is that 8 products?
Yes.
From Epionce.
Yes.
Plus the Retin-A, and then 2 major peels, and I love the dermaplane and mini facial and the microneedling.
Yeah,
I'm signing up for this.
It's going to be fantastic.
So this will be fun because you'll get to see my face before 12 months and then even after the 12 months what we can do with this product
So
line.
we'll take some really good pictures today.
Yeah.
So we're going to get Jen set up. We're going to take some pictures, take off our makeup. It's her moment of truth. And we'll tune in just a minute.
And pure transparency.